Count 57, 20 years to serve 5, commuted to time served. The balance of 15 years probated, concurrent with count 1. Count 58, 10 years to serve 5, commuted to time served. Balance probated, concurrent with count 1. 59, 5 years to serve, commuted to time served, concurrent with count 1. And you may not have in your possession or with arm's reach any kind of a firearm because you're going to be a convicted felon. And that is, except I know that you have security and you need security. You can be within arm's reach of a firearm that is in the possession of either licensed law enforcement or licensed security personnel that are in your security detail or anybody that you're performing with. You are to submit to random drug screens and not use any drugs unless they are prescribed for you by a licensed physician. You are to execute a Fourth Amendment waiver that will permit the search of your person, residence, vehicles, and electronics for any firearms, any criminal street gang paraphernalia, or any illicit drug.
I'm convinced some of you dudes out there are just stupid. You just downright stupid. It ain't got nothing to do with the W, man. It ain't got nothing to do with the system. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Some of you guys out there are just downright stupid, right? You know right from wrong. You're old enough to understand consequences of actions. You're not a child. You're out there just doing dumb stuff. So now Young Thug, we know that, he was begging and throwing rocks at the penitentiary and was begging to go to the penitentiary. He was trying his best to be a real N-word while in a dress with a machine gun, right? He was promoting all kinds of that stuff to the youth, right? They out there wilding out, getting in shootouts and bang, bang, anyway, gang, terrorizing the community, terrorizing their own people, right? He go to jail. He begging the W woman, man, to get out. He doing anything he possibly can do to get out of jail. While he did everything he could possibly do to get to jail. Now he doing everything he possibly do to get out of jail. He making all kinds of promises to the point where he make a deal that he's not going to be able to live up to. They sentenced him to like 20 years, all this kind of back time, and he has to stay out of trouble for 15 years and all of this stuff, right? As soon as he come home, he's online running his mouth. He's on Twitter. He's making stupid songs. He's engaging in arguments about snitching with people. Already on his way back to the point where Fannie Willis tried to get him rearrested, right? But now he's getting into it with Charleston White. Now, I don't know. Charleston is a legend that he threatened him and he did this. And Charleston is going to the authorities. He's calling everybody, right? He's online talking like this.
They getting broke. Then they kill Nut. Boy, they kill Nut. Nut was the best thing Atlanta has seen in a long time. How you niggas kill a nigga like Nut, but ain't nothing like the nigga like Nut? Y'all got a nigga like Thugger that done divided the city. Cause he ugly. He ain't got no muscles. He ugly. A nigga running the town. The ugliest nigga coming out the project. Been mistreated all his life. He like one of them Michael Vick dogs in the backyard that has their head in the cage. That all they know how to do is fight and bite. And you done get it to a loving family. Go by everybody in the house. And the cousins come over too. And the neighbors too. This ugly running the city. He been busted, dusty, ashy, ugly, bad dental work, poor hygiene, been mean. What y'all think when y'all make him president of the country? He want to go to war with everybody. He dropping bombs everywhere. They got the man on the phone telling Woody them, you niggas once done got soft. Them niggas ain't dead yet. What? You saying this on the phone, nigga? They got the man recorded. Y'all done got soft. These niggas ain't dead yet. And you done divided the city, nigga. Then you go to jail. You divide the whole.
So now, all of a sudden, he has this encounter with Charleston White. Now, Charleston White is online with the W man's wig on his head and a judge robe hitting the gavel. And you think that when you run into Charleston White, you gonna say something to him? Why? I would have just, if I saw Charleston, I'd have went the other way. Charleston White is a gangster's nightmare. He's a rat. Y'all know in the hood where we expect to shoot up the whole block, kidnap the kids, do all kinds of wild stuff, and you ain't supposed to rat. That's right, you ain't supposed to. We supposed to be a total terrorist in the community, killing everybody in the community. But don't you be doing no telling. I mean, that's the logic that we came up on, right? We all had to abide by that, right? Right? Now, if you're a civilian, though, and you start messing with civilians, civilians can tell on you because they're not involved. Civilians can, you out there bang bang anywhere gang, snatching up kids, doing bad things to women, running up in houses, tying families up. Civilians can tell on you. So Charleston White is a civilian. He antagonizes the gangsters. He's telling you he's going to tell. So why would you even go anywhere near him? Huh? Why? Because you stupid. You stupid. I don't feel no bad. I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel nothing. You stupid. When you see that guy, you're supposed to go the other way. All the way the other way. Right? So now this happens.
They ain't ready for that, mate. They so gone. Man, them approach me now. Catch the foot.
Jeffrey Williams. Let me explain something to you. You on probation, right? You just approached me, threatening me. Your words was, we step on, okay? You didn't say I, you made it plural. You said we, so that's in cohorts. I mean a gang. You on probation. Then you had a fella with you that was possessing a gun. You are not supposed to be around with people that had guns. Eyewitness, along with other witnesses, saw your friend with the short body, with the fat, pudgy stomach that hangs above or over his waistline like a kangaroo pouch. The fat clutching the gun. His exact words as he was clutching the gun or appearing to be clutching the gun. I think it was a gun. I think it was a gun. I believe it was a gun. Right? That makes it aggravated. His words was, don't lose your life in her. My words was, do it. Then other people came out and interfered. I proceeded to brandish the mace and pull out the mace and say, you get maced.
Now, how dumb could this be? So he's alleging that you had a dude with you that had the pistol. He had the pistol with him, right? Y'all stepped to Charleston and start throwing threats. Now, mind you, you're not supposed to be with you're not supposed to be with no thugs, no criminals, no street guys. You got all this back time that you walking off, right? But you just want to be a real N-word. You want to be a thug. You shouldn't be mixed up in nothing. You should just be making music chilling, right? Making music chilling. And you already know, listen, the whole thing is he's telling you that he's going to tell. Yo, I'm telling. That's where I'm at with it. I'm coming with all smoke. I'm ratting on everybody. He ain't hiding nothing. He's telling you what he's going to do. But y'all so stupid, man. Y'all so stupid. But Charleston wasn't done.
So I understand we was on a private airport's property, which is under the Federal Aviation Administration. So first thing Monday morning, because you said Jeffrey Williams on probation, a.k.a. King Slime, a.k.a. Young Thug, you said we step on. Your other brother, your goon with the gang chain, the YSL spider chain, pretending to clutch a gun as he was be brandishing and holding the gun, said don't lose your life. I am now in fear of my life. Swear to God I am. I'm going to contact my attorney. First thing Monday morning, we will be going to the courts to file a restraining order against you for my protection. Not only that, I will be contacting the federal authorities because you made a threat while possessing a gun on federal property, a private airport. I'm pressing charges on you, Jeffrey. I know you're on probation. You fit to go to jail. I swear to God, you will. I'm doing everything because you got me afraid for my life. You are a gang leader. I don't even know why you was at the Drewski Could Have Been Love reunion. You wasn't on one episode, ugly. I don't even know what you were there for. Bothered me. And you waited till I was by myself. You waited till I was by myself and approached me with a gang of guys, thinking that you was going to intimidate me and cause me to be in fear. And guess what? You did.
So people went online and they went to voice their opinion about this whole situation. This guy, Jay, said this jigger thug might be the dumbest jigger I've I've never seen. Right, man, this thing is crazy, man. Somebody feared Buck said Charleston White and Young Thug got into an altercation at Drewski's. Could have been love reunion with Charleston White claiming Young Thug threatened his life and that he would press charges. Young Thug and his goons threatened Unk's life and tried to attack him. Right, man, this thing is real goofy, man. Right. Then another dude, Jay, said, any other probation? Somebody said yes. Y'all talking Charleston White? Y'all taking Charleston White word for what happened? Man, just ignore Charleston, man. He gonna bait your ass right to jail, man. You on 15 years probation. Sometimes you gotta just laugh that blank off when it comes to dude. He taking a stand on your ass for sure, playing victim, right? So you know, people laughing, man, but this is like a real deal, man. This is like, you know, people's lives, and like these guys are stupid. Somebody said, then somebody else said, y'all call street it dumb. LOL, y'all not street jiggers. So everything street is dumb to you geeks. This dude got to be the dumbest dude. All right, white man, come get him. You don't speak on the streets. Y'all expect street jiggers to go to jail and come home nerds. No, the thing is, while he was in jail, he was doing everything that street dude was doing everything he could to get out. He was begging that W. He did everything he could do to get to jail. He did everything he can do, begged everything he could do to get out of jail. This guy right here is a stupid idiot. And I told you that a lot of our people are stupid. Like, this comment is just a dumbass comment, right? Low vibration, low expectations within himself, and keep your kids, keep your womb, keep everything away from a buster like this, because he is a jigger, right? He's the white man's jigger. That's what he is, made, manufactured, and made in America, right? Because he believes the lie, so he has no problem responding to this, because that's what he sees himself as. So stay away from people like this. But Charleston White wasn't done.
Sure did. And I am in fear. God said I would lose my life clutching the gun. I seen it and I saw it. And I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. You going to jail. And I'm contacting your probation officer. I'm sending her the video to show that you was there and you was with gang members. I got the pictures and the photos of every guy you was with. Swear to God I do. You have no business to bother me. But you got the right one, Jeffrey. Yeah. Jeffrey King Slime. Finna slime your right into Fannie Willie's hands. She already done tried to get you revoke. Guess what I'm finna do? Get you a revocation hearing. I swear to God, I'm finna get you a revocation hearing. And I listen, I'm gonna tell exactly what happened. Detailed description. And you waited. Y'all gonna catch me by myself and I will go cowboy. I grabbed my nuts on you and told you to do it. And I was by myself. You with a group of and you had every opportunity upside my head. Get what you didn't do? Nothing but make threats. And guess what it is? Against the law.
Young people out there, stay away from real N-words and bad B's. The streets ain't where it's at, man. Being locked up, certain states like Commonwealth where I'm from, man, when you get life, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You want to be a real... It's funny how all these real dudes do everything they can do to get to prison, but they be in there begging and crying and doing everything they can do to get out of prison. So don't listen to these dudes, man. You see how Young Thug was. You see how all them dudes was. Stay away from that, man. Stay away from Charleston White. Y'all here already tell y'all what he gonna do. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.